Hello everybody, I am the Linkzilla, and welcome back to God of War. I feel like a complete jackass. Now, there are many reasons why I feel like a jackass today, but perhaps the one reason that I'm talking about, specific towards God of War, you guys can figure out for yourselves. Take a moment to look at your screen and see if you can figure it out. Still haven't got it yet? I'll tell you what it is. It's the screen. You see, ever since I started this playthrough, there's always been this black border around the gameplay, and I've been wondering, why is that there? It's not there when I basically go back to the PS4 menu. And I honestly didn't know how to get rid of it or what to do about it because, quite frankly, I just didn't notice it when I was playing the game. That is, until I basically realized that, hey, there is something off here, because I basically go back to my PS4 menu and it takes up my entire TV screen. So why is there a border whenever I play a game? Well, I went in there, I went into the PS4 screen settings, the sound and screen options, and I found that you actually have to adjust the size of applications to fit your screen. And I'm just wondering why that is, why they decided to do it like that, because why not just automatically have the game application snap to fit the size of your TV screen? Why is it that it's up to the player to adjust it? I'm not all that tech savvy. I basically do jobs with computers, and I play games a lot, but I have no idea how it works. And quite frankly, I'm glad to not know. And honestly, I still can't tell if down there that's not supposed to actually be the kid or if it's meant to be a doll effigy of the kid, because I'm now realizing that next to it kind of looks like, well, it's a belt, but it also has a hand, and it's holding the axe, so it's meant to look like Kratos. So, yeah, it's a doll. For a second there I thought it was a skull. So, somebody left dolls made of Kratos and Atreus lying around? Anyway, when we last left off, we encountered Baldur again, right as we were about to go to Jotunheim, and Baldur tried to take the kid back to Asgard, but Kratos managed to stop him and open the gate to Helheim. So now, the two of them are literally lost in Hell, in the worst part of Hell, across the Bridge of the Damned. And we got confirmation about Baldur and Freya. I really wish that we hadn't gotten that, because I really didn't want it to be. I didn't want to be right. Anyway, when we last left off, Kratos started hearing the voice of Zeus from the end of God of War 3. I will have much to do after I kill you, my son. Basically, Zeus claiming that he has to rein in the chaos now that Poseidon, Hades, Hera, and Helios have been killed. Oh, and Hermes, but no, yeah, it is Hermes. But honestly, who gives a crap about Hermes? Hermes is just the messenger. A chest. In Hell? Honestly, I should just really let what happened today go and just be grateful that I'm currently doing this right now, because there was a chance that I almost couldn't do this. That's one. I feel like they're being oddly generous with the ones that you can just destroy instead of the ones that you have to be timed. I feel like now that we're pretty late into the game, and I've probably found most, if not all of them by now. they're basically like deciding, you know what, this kid's proven his mettle. Let's stop dicking with him. Okay, you use this to climb up to that wall, but before you do, check behind it, because you know that this is hiding something. Oh, goody. They added a doorstop. Let go, Kratos. Let go. I haven't eaten at all today. Like, after basically, like, what happened today, I basically completely lost my appetite. And, well, I was basically kind of struck with worry the entire time, and it's not like I could make anything to eat anyway. Could have gone out to eat, but considering how much money I've already spent, that's something that I'm probably going to have to put off for a while, even though right now it's literally all I can think about. Good thing that payday is in another 2 days. Just wish that they'd come more often than not. And how is there nothing back there? Seriously, you're not hiding anything back here? Nothing up? Nothing down? Nothing all around? Just basically had the block there? Anyways. Is that another seal or is that a crystal? It was a seal. I wonder. It's a cage. Huh. I was right. The final seal is always close to the chest. I'd already guessed you were Greek. Maybe if I use it to block the entrance. Should that do it? Yes! I am a goddamn genius. I mean, these puzzles are designed to be figured out, so... It just kind of loses its luster now that I've gotten all the apples and all the rage horns. I honestly didn't expect that the second trip to hell would be like this. I thought that we were going to get some kind of arbitrary goal and whatnot, and that we were going to have to come back. I really do wonder how we're going to basically resolve this, because Kratos just...
Not entirely sure this is seaworthy.
She will do.
She must. I mean, look, she's floating, and she's responding to the wind. What is up with that bird? It's huge. Is it a giant? Okay. I've been in situations like this before. Big ferry in the underworld. Where's the...
Can this thing even sail covered in all this bramble?
Just let me find the place where I play Zelda's Lullaby and we'll be underway. I cannot believe it's getting to the point where I have to question if anybody will actually get that joke. I hate the fact that time is moving on. Time should have stopped a long time ago.
Give me space to work.
Space to work. He's finally basically acknowledging that being close to him while he's doing this is not the safest place to be. This'll be for the sails. But where's the steerage? I mean, it doesn't have a helm, so I'm assuming that it has to have some kind of... this is burning. Oh, there are corpses in there. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. Back up, kid.
Let me help. What can I do?
You have done enough.
How can I agree but also disagree with Kratos? Yeah, that's right, kid. Just warm yourself up. I mean, the kid is the reason that we're in this mess to begin with, but at the same time, I know that Kratos is still angry at him, but... But right now, basically, being as cold as he is not the way to deal with it. Kratos could run the risk of losing the kid forever right now. Don't get me wrong, I know exactly who Kratos is, and I know how he operates, but right now he isn't being careful. Because he doesn't really know what he's doing. He wasn't really all around for Calliope, and I doubt that he'd actually have much say in how she was raised to begin with. In fact, I think that the most he ever did for Calliope was get her, find some ambrosia to give to her as a baby because she was sickly and didn't want Spartan tradition to end up taking her life. So Kratos...
The sails are intact.
Maybe the smoke.
We're moving.
Great. Just bear in mind this boat can only take us part of the way. Tyr's temple is near the top of a tremendous waterfall, which, sadly, we are downstream. That means even if we get there intact, we'd still need to sail up a waterfall somehow.
The Vanir built the greatest ship that ever was, and it can fly.
Skifblatnir?
Skifbladnir?
Because it was designed to fly. This was not.
Nevertheless, this is the boat we have.
Steerage.
And perhaps the biggest iceberg I've ever seen.
At least the fire's making heat. What now?
We break free.
Chopping it?
Give your father room.
So now the sails are loose?
Just watch.
Just watch this.
Pulling the sails down? But how are they gonna catch the wind?
Vertically. They're catching the smoke.
We're floating! The heat from the fires! We're actually
It's like a dirigible. But yeah, they mentioned the Skidvladnir. That's probably one of the few Norse myths that I actually know
And we're
about.
stuck again.
Not for long. Stay with the boat.
I can't believe it. We just made a huge sky lantern.
Stay here, keep warm, and guard the boat. If anything comes your way, call me. I really hope that this game gets around to explaining Atreus' name, because I really wonder if it has any significance. Because, quite frankly, I'm a little bit surprised that he didn't name the kid Deimos.
Our ship's lodged on this bridge.
I said stay on the boat.
Stone of Fire Supremacy increases all burn damage. This could be useful, folks. In fact, do I have anything that increases burn damage? Eye of Rage, Stone of Frost Supremacy. Well, what's Invaldi's Corrupted Mind do? Nearby enemies within 15 meters are weakened. Is that what's been happening? I don't want to give up Eye of Rage, because I really think that, like, increasing my rage attacks is good. And here in Helheim, I am using the Blades of Chaos a whole lot more. And it only ever gives me a boost. Okay, gotta get the boat unstuck. We gotta lift the bridge. But if I lift the bridge, how am I gonna get back there in time? Who am I kidding? I've got the blades. Kratos, run!
That did it! We're loose!
Wait for me there.
What? Ladies, you really picked the wrong day for this. I can't summon the wolves while the kid is up there. Get over here!
We need to talk, brother. You do realize it's over, don't you? Even if we make it back to Midgard, you and Baldur destroyed the only gate to Jotunheim. We are out of options. And that boy up there, he's in 9 kinds of pain. His head's turned so far around.
Atreus is not your concern.
Well, he might become everyone's concern if you don't do something. You don't have to be the smartest man in the world to see that.
Kratos, he cares about your son. He cares about you. And I honestly don't think that it's because you guys freed him. I think that he's genuinely invested in you guys. That's something that you really shouldn't turn down, considering that very few people have actually interacted with you willingly without any benefit to themselves. Kratos, did you know this was here? Did you know that was there, Kratos? But yeah, Mimir is right. The only road that they had to Jotunheim is destroyed. Unless, out of nowhere, Kratos is gonna pull the amulet of Ouroboros out of his ass. I mean, what happened to that thing? It had seemingly infinite value. You could literally restore things that were destroyed, and the games offer no explanation of how Kratos lost it. What, Kratos, do you just drop whatever it is you're using when the game is done? Although, Ascension was the last game made before this one, so who knows? Maybe he does still have it. Maybe they'll actually bring it up. Maybe he'll use it to fix the gate. But that's just me wishful thinking. It will be great fan service, but wishful thinking. But yeah, Kratos, Your kid turned into a little shit. But don't get me wrong, you know where he gets it from. You basically... You gotta say something to him. I've been telling you to say stuff to him all game, but this is important stuff.
Atreus.
Let him help?
I can help?
Together now.
Together now. You can do it. Come on. Use your legs, not your back. Push up. And over.
We did it. We're free. We are going to get out of here.
Face me, father. It is time to end this.
That's not me.
Yes, my son. It is time.
No,
It's that voice again. Do you know who that is?
I do not know.
Skies of Helheim. You know, I've basically sort of made peace with the game that Christopher Judge, if that is his name, is the one who is voicing Kratos now, and we are nowhere on the map. So, I guess they didn't want to accurately render where Kratos is at a time like this. But we were in that area, and we just left those islands, so we're probably somewhere, I'd say between here. We're making our way back to Helheim. And we're probably not going to leave Helheim when we do get to the exit, but anyways, the point that I'm getting at here is that I've accepted that Christopher Judge is the voice of Kratos in this game because he does an alright job, considering that Kratos is a lot more soft-spoken in this game. I could imagine that this is how Kratos' voice would change, because he does sound like T.C. Carson when he's talking softly. However, no one can yell. No one can do the patented Kratos yell like T.C. Carson. And God of War 3 has some of Kratos' most iconic lines. "What will you do now, father? You can no longer hide behind the skirts of Athena." Because you hear it. Every single time Kratos addresses Zeus, he has an air of arrogance to him. "Zeus! Is this how you would face me, coward? I grew tired of the lies of the gods! Come down here and face me now, Zeus!" T.C. Carson, he had that kind of raw, animalistic rage of someone who is in deep pain. Christopher Judge, he sounds like he's trying to do a good imitation of it, but he does not have that same kind of fury to him. He sounds too simple. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I didn't know much about the reason why they didn't reach out to get T.C. Carson to reprise the voice of Kratos, but now I'm learning that there might be some kind of controversy that drove a wedge between T.C. Carson and Santa Monica Studios ever since God of War Ascension, which is a shame because God of War Ascension is the first time that T.C. Carson got to do motion capture for Kratos, and that game proves that he could do Kratos soft-spoken and gentle like he's supposed to be in this game. You know, because like all those scenes where Kratos is experiencing the visions caused by the Furies. That final scene before the boss fight with Alecto, and she shows him his home in Sparta, Calliope and Lysandra waiting for him. That line, "I've been away for far too long." Man, I really should have made the trailer announcing that I was going to play this game using that clip, but the point is that I guess I just miss T.C. Carson. The voices of animated characters always mean a lot to me, and when I can tell that someone is not the same as who they're supposed to be, it's not fair to basically judge the newcomer on something that they have to live up to, but it's never going to feel right because it's never going to be the same. So, oh god, I'm now realizing that I should have kept an eye out for ravens.
Iceberg! Good side!
Hold on!
Ah. They're gonna try to destroy the flames. I shouldn't be doing this so close to the fire. You want the flame? Go get it. Get off my ship. An anchor. We're being boarded.
Harpoon! I will free us!
I can't free us while we're in combat. Get off of me! Are we? I thought we saw two. Oh no. That second one completely cut through the hull.
Ted, how long before we reach the temple?
Yeah, it's freezing.
As long as we maintain this speed and those fires don't go out, we should be there in no time.
Well,
lad.
considering that nobody is steering this tub, we're going the wrong direction. Where is it? Where's it coming from? So that's where he is. Get down here before you hurt yourself! If we hit, prepare to abandon ship.
Fire's out! Lights out!
I was literally just there. Both the fires are out.
Fire's out! Starboard!
Another anchor. They're tearing the ship apart. Come on. Oh no.
Watch out, Father!
Another one.
Free!
Oh goody. I can jump these gaps and don't have to walk around.
Amir, how's the fire staying lit?
Would you believe magic?
Or those blades?
They're kind of both, boy. Seriously, who's driving this flying umbrella? How do we even know we're going the right way?
That Elfie gets stunned!
Was really hoping that he'd... Ugh. I hope they get that one.
Well, the boat's been harpooned.
This ogre was already half dead when I found it. Right, let's clear the ship. All hands off deck. Abandon ship. Ogre's undoing.
We need to lose that harpoon.
We have to lose the bow. Dang it. Can't do anything while there are guys here. I just hope that I wasn't supposed to use the ogre to do this. Come on! You can do it! Atreus! There's the bridge. We just need to get across.
It is time, my sons. Look around at what you have done.
Kratos. The Blades of Exile. I'm hitting circle right now.
Come on, we gotta go!
You saw.
There's no time, look!
He doesn't care, Kratos. Regardless of what you've done, you're still gonna be the boy's father. We're already at the temple? Atreus! Jump!
I have a plan! Jump!
Good plan! Damn, that's a big hole. They can bill us for it. Hey, a hidden chamber.
That was your plan? You're both cracked!
Maybe.
We are leaving this realm. Now.
As long as we didn't wreck our way back.
The past haunts. Yep, we're in Tyr's temple, which means that we can leave. But I don't want to leave just yet. Let's see, we're about half an hour in. I'm going to take a quick pause real quick. You guys just, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Had to take a phone call, made myself a little snack. Now I'm basically planning my next move, because we're in the Temple of Tyr in Helheim. So now I need to decide, am I going to go into that hidden chamber of Odin, considering that it literally dropped us right next to it? Or should I go forward into Helheim and and collect all those things that I could only do that I needed the kid to do? Let me look around. 'Cause if we're right above the chamber where we do the, well, you know, the thing where we travel through the realms, where we open the Bifrost. Okay, good, I can go back.
I think this is where Odin brought all his best clues about Jotunheim.
New scroll found. The missing tower. The search for any trace of Jotunheim Tower remains fruitless. Not only Midgard, but in all realms in which the tower once stood, there is now only a mystic echo of what it was. Had it been destroyed, it might have some remnant. Some remnant would remain. Oh, I read that wrong. Had it been destroyed by might, some remnant would remain. But this magical vestige suggests magical means. It must exist somewhere. Our horde of loyal spies continues to grow. I cannot doubt someday that we will find it wherever it may be hidden. The Raven Keeper. Are we gonna meet him and kill him at some point in this game? So this is where Odin kept all of his stuff pertaining to Jotunheim. Hard to believe that the one place that we've spent the entire game trying to go, or at least half of the game trying to go, is the place that basically kicked off Thor's story arc in the MCU. God, the first Thor movie was the best, and I will fight you all who say otherwise. Thor the Dark World was middling, Thor Ragnarok was awful, and somehow Love and Thunder was even worse. Legendary. Oh, it's an epic. A bonus to all stats. Eye of the Outer Realm. How the heck did I not equip this? Sorry, Stone of Fire Supremacy. You were obsolete by the time I got you. Honestly, if I could equip both, I would have it at maximum of 50. But I can't. The only way I'm going to be able to get both is if I can somehow get these upgraded. Well, it looks like this was just a treasure chamber. The only way out is through that hidden chamber, which leads me to think it's not a hidden chamber at all. It's not going to lead to a Valkyrie. It's going to be like those chambers that we found back at Thamer's corpse. They're going to just lead us to the way out. I hear hammering. Brock, is that you? It's a temple.
This is Odin's. I'd recognize his atrocious taste anywhere. Look at all this. The amount of arcane knowledge hidden between these walls.
I would rather not be here when Odin returns. Come.
Is that fear I detect, Kratos? Or are you just basically trying to avoid the fight? You spent your entire life looking for a fight, now you avoid it? So, this is all the knowledge that he's been collecting about Jotunheim, and he decided to bury it in a frozen hell. Keep it away from prying eyes, I suppose.
Look at
The
that!
missing
It's the missing panel about Tyr. Odin must have stolen it. But
It's
why?
about Jotunheim.
He always has his reasons. Might I have a look? Well, this is most unexpected.
Why? What does it mean?
I haven't the foggiest. Isn't that unexpected?
Head.
Look, clearly that's Tyr. Traveling somehow. Perhaps magically. But what's that to do with the giants that they should devote a shrine
The
to?
Omega symbol.
I'm afraid that is none too clear.
What are those runes in the corners?
Not runes. Symbols from different lands. They mean...
The end.
War.
Aye.
How do you...
This one I know too well.
Oh.
His eyes. They are jewels. Like yours.
No doubt signifying the gift of sight the giants granted us. Give me a closer look.
You're still missing one.
Interesting.
What does it mean?
Very interesting.
Look,
What is
there's an
that?
Egyptian...
Secret plans concealed by Tyr so none could access but him. And those few others the giants trusted. And right under Odin's nose, ho ho ho! I did promise I'd get you to Jotunheim.
What do you mean, Head? You said we were out of options.
Don't you see, brother? Odin never gave up hope, and neither should we. He knew there was a clue in here, but we're the ones who found it. These plans are for a key to some chamber Tyr's kept hidden. I don't know where it's leading or what we'll find, but it's a path.
How do we make this key?
I suggest we ask a dwarf.
Good thing we've got 2 on retainer.
That symbol on the temple door. It's a bunch of runes together. Peace, unity, hope, other things too.
Tyr's own design. He made this door himself.
I'm thinking that that's Celtic. Maybe that could possibly be Hindu, Egyptian, and Greek. So all this time, the Omega symbol has been a symbol used for war. I did not know that. I thought that they used the Omega symbol because Kratos is meant to represent the end. He was literally designed to be the destruction of Greek mythology. So, that's the key that we need to forge to get to Jotunheim. The journey isn't over yet, boys. And it's so ironic. Odin kept this here because he knew that a clue was hidden inside of it, and it looks like he damaged it a little bit too, after all this time. Had he just brought his own advisor down here to take a closer look at it, he would have found the way into Jotunheim years ago. But I like that Kratos figured it out, that his eyes are jewels like yours. Speaking of which, do we need to find Mimir's other eye at some point? What's wrong? There's an elevator.
Boy. Before, when you saw,
I didn't see anything.
you did not see me with someone. An old man.
What old man?
Is the kid lying, or
Can we go?
do the visions...
Yes. Very well.
No, the kid has to be lying. For a second there, I thought maybe the reason we saw his vision is because we were there
Right,
to witness
let's get
it.
back to Midgard and see about making that key. Where's that dwarf?
I was about to say that the reason that we saw Atreus' vision was because we were there to witness him killing Modi as well. But the reason that he couldn't see ours is because he wasn't there when we killed Zeus. But that's not the truth. Well, it is the truth, but that's not the reason why. The kid has to be lying because we saw Baldur's vision of when Freya cast the spell on him to prevent him from feeling pain. So, wow, I'm still very low on health. So now we know that we can see things that we didn't see before. We could see other people's visions. So the kid is lying to us. He saw what we did with Zeus. But he probably doesn't understand it. But but what he doesn't understand, he usually asks questions about. Maybe he knows that... Wait, I can't... I guess we have to go at least talk to Brock first. I can't open the door. to war. I mean, I guess this means that Kratos' dark side.
Now, Head, why did you not tell us Baldur is the son of Freya?
He is! It's shocking every time I hear it, and yet obviously I know it. When I think about Baldur and Freya...
Mimir?
Yes, lad.
Freya.
How's that, brother?
Head, tell me Baldur's vulnerability.
Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Wait, what is happening?
He is bewitched not to speak of what he knows.
I am? I am! Oh, that's it precisely. I wonder how long that's been so. Since she had my head at her mercy, or back when I figured out Baldur's weakness.
Mimir,
Yes, lad?
you just said you figured out Baldur's weakness.
Did I? But Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Enough. This means there is a way. If he troubles us again, we will find it.
I knew it. It was a canned response. Freya must have bewitched she must have bewitched Mimir a long time ago to keep the secret of how Baldur can be killed. Maybe that's why she hates Mimir so much. She doesn't hate him because he proposed the marriage to Odin. She hates him because he knows how her son can be felled. And apparently so does she. She destroyed the mistletoe arrows. I cannot believe that what little I actually know about Norse mythology is actually coming into play. Brock, we need a favor.
Can you make it?
Is it a weapon,
It's a key.
armor, or likewise an instrument of war, of which I'm a master at shaping? No? Then forget it. Even if I wanted to make such an insignificant gewgaw, I'm liable to chink my tools working on something so delicate and ladylike.
Then shingle it. Pattern
Sindri!
well on the scap slag. Keep the layers thin. Alternate the overlay.
Okay, smart guy. And where do you propose to find a lump of quality scap slag?
Scap slag?
Last time I saw one, I could still get rigid down south. Shut your mouth. Is that... Where did you...
I had to get my hands dirty.
Well, don't just stand there. Let's do this.
What? You're fine with working on something that's not a weapon?
Oh, hell, why not? What? I can grow too.
Kid, you should probably apologize to Sidri.
Watch the spine. Keep your wrist loose.
No, you keep your wrist loose. Yeah, I need more heat here.
Coming up. You gonna temper that steel longer?
You don't need to. I triple quenched it with Drago.
See? How inventive. And sanitary. You clever little beaver. Never too late to learn a new trick, is it?
No, it's not. There.
Here it is.
Nope. Don't forget this.
The symbol. That was too easy.
No, quit your grinning. It's downright unsettling.
It's just nice to see you together. But now the rune on your brand looks different.
Yeah, price of reforging something what broke.
I knew it. You two love each other.
Oh, cut it out, princess. You're gonna get me old.
Princess.
I like the new one better. Don't you?
We have work to do.
Come on, Kratos. That had to have gotten something out of you. Do it, Sidri.
No.
I mean, are we still just...
My brother and me got a new project. now that we're on speaking terms.
Really? I hear that you guys have a pretty good armor set.
What do you want?
With the whetstone and hammer you've retrieved for us, Brock and I can construct the Dvegrathikar, dwarven armor of legend.
We just need 3 more mythical ingredients before we set to hammer.
Which are...
Dunno. Armor's pure legend, and the details is fuzzier than a wolver's butthole.
You expect us to find parts from a legend?
You are apart from a
Also
legend.
near the Dwarf King found 2 of them. Everyone knows that. But when he went looking for the 3rd,
Poof! He vanished. Maybe you'll find some clues at his stronghold in Konungsgard.
and looky here, a Conan-scarred entry stone. It's got your name on it. How fucking strange.
I did not expect them to get back together so immediately.
The stronghold's northwest of here, behind the Svartalfheim realm tower.
Svartalfheim.
Large stone structure, creepy atmosphere. You'll know it when you see it.
Well,
The Huldra brothers, back in action again. Oh, I can't wait to get started.
Never think I'd see such a day we was back to building as a duo. But it feels right, especially for this. Been so used to building on my own all these years, almost forgot how dang useful an extra pair of hands is.
I forgot how much easier it is to smelt scap slag with someone else gauging the temperature.
This'll be our best work yet. Just need a little help from you lot.
Something else we can do for you?
Nah, just glad you guys worked it out.
Well, I could say the same to you.
Ha!
I guess I was getting a bit full of myself.
Told him what he needed to hear, how's it sounds to me.
Just the same.
I knew it.
I'm sorry for how I spoke to you, Sindri. You forgive me?
Already have. Like you said, it all worked out. Now, let us get back to work before I get sentimental.
I knew it. I was about to say that I didn't think the game would acknowledge it, but I think that the reason why Sindri is here is because Atreus told him off earlier. He was tired of basically hearing Sindri complaining about his brother, and basically like, if you wanna actually resolve it, then do something about it. And that's why Sindri is here. He must have basically come back to Brock, and they worked things out while we were in Helheim. But the kid actually apologized. Oh my... Well, a promise is a promise, and good behavior deserves rewarding.
Let's get you squared away then.
Okay. First things first, for the kid. I'm gonna miss this version of the Talon Bow, but what can I say? Red is definitely a good color for him.
Knock 'em dead with arrows.
It better be worth every piece of hack silver. You're upgraded to max now, kid.
You again.
Oh, trust me, Brock. I think you're gonna like this. I'll let both of you handle these, but here you go.
If I did 'em justice.
They've never been better. The question is that am I actually going to find the last upgrade for the Leviathan Axe, or am I going to have to buy it from them by finding a chilling mist of Niflheim? The sad thing is, I've got a raging inferno of Muspelheim, so I can literally do that right now if I wanted to, but I don't know if I want to yet.
Was that all there is?
Thank you, Brock. And thank you, Sindri. You guys are undoubtedly probably one of my favorite characters from this game. Hey, the design of the Blades of Chaos, the handles, they're different. Brock has added some kind of hook to them. It's kind of throwing me off, and I feel like it's going to throw off the weight. But damn, look at how he's polished it. Polished them, I should say. Maybe it's okay. Maybe they needed a sort of dwarven flair to them. Boy. I don't get a chance to say this often, but I'm proud of you. It takes a big man to own up to his mistakes. And it takes an even bigger man to apologize for them. And that's why you have that final upgrade to the bow now. It's because you're a man. Although I wonder...
So what'd you find out there?
Can I...
What you need, kid?
I was wondering if I had gotten him epic armor yet.
What else?
I only have the one perfect Asgardian steel. We gotta find some more Valkyrie.
Sorry you wasted my time.
Sorry you wasted my time. Oh, Brock, never change. Switch stances by pausing. Once in a new stance, perform to a quick flurry of close range. Holy shit! Kratos is attacking with the blades without throwing the chains. That's unheard of. I mean, technically he's stabbed with them before, but, you know, stabbity stabbity. Man, I remember at the beginning of this game, it seemed like it would be impossible to rack up experience and hack silver. Now look, I've got literally so much that I probably couldn't spend through it all. Spear of Chaos attack creates minor fire explosion on impact. Elemental overcharge. And we've unlocked the final favor for the dwarves, which means that we can do stuff. But I wonder, can we go back to Niflheim? I feel like we're not done there. I gotta admit, that whole thing with the two of them forging the key, even though it seemed easy, it was nice to see, so...
Oh, you're right. Now that we got the key, we can open that big door anytime we want. Let's explore.
Yep, we can explore, but we just hit the 1 hour mark, so thank you guys so much for watching. I definitely don't want to say that this is the best God of War game, because even in my mind, it isn't, because, yeah, I can acknowledge that this is a God of War game now, but I still basically have a whole lot of loyalty to the old God of War games. That being said, now I'm retroactively wishing that the old God of War games could have been more like this, because this game is giving me exactly what I wanted from those games all along. I wanted longer scenes of in-depth dialogue. I wanted character interactions. I wanted character growth, character arcs. I mean, it's something that I basically don't want to admit, but in the old God of War games, things just sort of happened. They happened with little to no explanation. Characters and their attitudes would change on a heartbeat, and the audience was left in the dark throughout most of it. Hell, a couple of episodes ago, I was complaining about God of War 2 being guilty of that, and they needed to make Ghost of Sparta in order to fill in the holes. But, either way, Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a comment down in the comment section below, like it, share it with your friends. Keep up to date with more God of War by smashing the subscribe button and ringing the bell for notifications. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later!